Earlier on, the Azimio Leader Raila Odinga and a battery of lawyers accompanied the former Cabinet Secretary for Interior, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, for questioning by detectives at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. That process taking around about 9 hours. We understand that Matiang'i may be facing charges of conspiracy to commit felony by trying to cause public panic over the purported raid at his current home. He may also be charged for public publishing false information, and that's according to a charge sheet that we had a look at, and that was drafted by the police. Timothy Kipnusu's report is now ready. Let's listen in.
At 8:30 a.m. Tuesday morning at the DCI headquarters, Kiambu Road, the convoy of former Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i arrived with his supporters. There was a bit of scuffle outside the DCI headquarters after police officers manning the entrance adamantly refused to let in the car that was carrying the former CS, requiring him to alight and walk.
When you'll be arrested, I'll defend you the way I was defended.
The Azimio Leader Raila Odinga, who arrived at the DCI headquarters at around 3 p.m, was not allowed in either.
These are our people. We have already spoken to him.
Station is an island. What kind of concessions? Be patient. Look here. This is a public office. Be patient. And I have a right to go inside.
The former premier accusing the government of pushing a political narrative by trying to humiliate the former powerful cabinet secretary.
Kenyans will not accept this kind of rule. We will not allow this country to recede back to the past days. It will be resisted. It will not be acceptable. I want to say very clearly, this is not acceptable at all.
The leaders accompanied the former CS led by Kisii Senator Richard Onyunka and former Defense Cabinet Secretary Eugene Wamalwa, calling on the police to act professionally in undertaking the probe.
Viongozi wa serikali ya Kenya Kwanza walikuwa nasema hawataki uongozi wa kimabavu, uongozi mbaya, uongozi ambao ni wa kusukuma wananchi kwa sababu ya siasa.
Minister for Interior, who has worked with distinction for this great country as a Minister for ICT, Minister for Education and Interior, and even Lands Office, to be treated in the manner he has been treated, for his home to have been raided, his children's bedroom was broken into. We are saying a travesty of justice, and this should not happen to any other Kenyan.
His team of lawyers, who included Danstan Omari, Okongo Omogeni and Otiende Omolo, claiming the summons were in bad faith, wondering why the former CS was interrogated on matters not related to the summons.
They were not asking questions about Section 23 or about what was contained in the summons. They were asking Dr. Matiangi everything about his life, where he lives, what property he has, what farming he has, and other things. So when we realized that they were on a fishing expedition, our client invoked his right under Article 49.
After that, the officers said then they will have to consult and make a decision. They have been consulting for the last 6 hours.
I want to state, as a senior counsel and as someone who has lived in this country for many years, that since the times of James Gishuru, the first Interior CS, I've never seen a CS who leaves office and then is summoned by junior officers 4 months after transition.
After spending 9 hours in the hands of detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation here in Kiambu, the former Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i is a free man. This even as a section of leaders who accompanied him faulted the government for what they term as political persecution. Timothy Kipnusu for Prime Edition, Nairobi.